of it all, untouchable, a new animal. This is how legends are made. This is how legends are made. This is how legends are made.
Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back. So we've done our left side. The left side looks good, right? We're on the right track right there. We're gonna go to the right. I want you to pay attention to the difference in the horse from when I set her down going left, how everything stayed in line and out, and now the horse I have going to the right, where I'm gonna set her down to the right, and this is just kind of a hot mess, right? So this horse has gotta figure out where to put her feet. We've rode ourselves into a little bit of a hole, which is bad for us, great for you guys, right? Because now we can show you guys how we ride out of that hole, how we fix it. Somewhere along the line, she got tripped up as to how she's supposed to move up front. Now we need to fix it, right? So this is a lot of the times we get horses in on training, have the same exact problem. I'm gonna walk you through the steps that we go through it. It's the same idea of lateral flexion, it's just the opposite. So when we're going to the left, we're bringing that head and neck to her lead and pinching her up and shaping everything over there, keeping that shoulder stood up. Now, when I go to the right, my inside shoulder is too stood up. It's too much over here, okay? So my legs are traveling like this when I'm open a straight line. This one's behind this leg's stepping over here. We don't have that real pretty out here like this. So we need a horse that will step through like that. So what that's gonna be, we talked last time about our triangle moves. So we make our triangle, up and over. She's good at this one. See how soft it is in my hand? I've got just one finger on there. She's really soft right there. Where she's not going to be soft is with her head to the outside of this, traveling right here. So now I'm gonna take her head to the outside of my lead, the outside of my direction. So I'm moving to the right, I got her head to the left. This is the more challenging thing. Now what I have is the same problem I have the other way, which is where this is falling out. So I'm traveling to the left and I have my left shoulder, I feel it stepping like this. It's not traveling straight ahead, okay? So I want that left shoulder, try to go all the way to the end. So I want that left shoulder to travel straight, okay? So right here, want that left shoulder traveling straight. I don't want it flying crooked. And I feel that wobble in my feet. I feel that in my left spur, all that wobble. I feel it in my right spur where she's not traveling straight ahead. Okay, so I need a lot of this straight right here, picking up my left rein, making sure she stays right here, picking up my right rein, making sure she stays square with her shoulders, turn the corner with my left foot. I'll come through here. Okay, so what does our baseline right lead look like? All right, I want to show you guys what that looks like first. There's a little push in there. So first off, here's our right lead. Does it stay slow? Yep. But it's really hard to tell what lead she's on up front, right? So I'll loop around so you guys can see that from a regular profile view. It stays slow. She keeps her head down. She's staying round and lifting her body, but it is very difficult to tell what lead she's on up front. So if I just set her down and ride, here's my horse, here's my holes. Okay, so set her down. I feel like she keeps drifting over there, partly because she is. Right? So that shoulder keeps wanting to pull over that way, and my inside front leg is not covering enough ground to step out there. So what we do, same idea. I can't go and bring her to the inside. This does not help matters at all. Okay? So if I do it like this, I feel her lean all over me. She's going to need this at some point, but I've got to fix that front end because all I'm doing here is pulling her further onto her front end. Okay, so this maneuver, although it will be good for her at some point, is not good for her right now. Okay, so I'll push her around there because she's kind of heavy. Good, she's gonna have to do lots of that. Where I wanna go with this horse right now is continue working on my left side. So right here, bring her head and neck to the left. Right here, right up into the slope. Keep her head and neck to the left. Keep everything traveling up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. I'm gonna push her out because we don't need to go slow just yet. I feel her lean on my left hand. I tap my left leg. Travel straight. I wanna sit as square as I can. You see these shoulders kind of leaning all over. She's having a hard time right there. She just spun out. She has a hard time. She wants to stay really straight in her body, right? So she's trying to shift her body around, trying to shift her hip to the inside so that she can travel straight, because you can imagine if she was traveling like this, see how she's straight in her body now? That's wrong. That's not what we want. I want a horse that travels straight in her body, but is flexible in her neck. Okay, so right here, we'll get a profile view of this. Take this head to the side. Their lope off is always good. So you see her shove on my right foot. I like that she's kind of evening out a little bit. There I feel both sides of my horse on both sides, right? So I like that. I like that I got the same amount of horse on both sides. I like that she popped up into that lope off. That's much better than she's done in the past. So I have the same amount of horse on both feet. I like that a lot. Come through, tap my left leg, bring her to my right leg. Off my left foot, onto my right foot. Right here, bringing her across, bringing her across, bringing her across. Need this horse to stand on her left, travel up and down with it, and step through on her right. So you see her still wanting to shoot her hip around, gets lost in her body, lost in her legs. So I really like this move for fixing horses whose front legs have gotten a little bit mixed up, a little bit lost. And you see how much cleaner that front leg is right there, that she starts to land flat. So the better she gets at this, the more flexible she is at this, the more she'll straighten out that front leg. So we're standing up the left leg, stretching the right. Stretch the right toe out there. Land flat, heel toe, not toe heel. Okay, set her down, let her practice. I like that better. Is it perfect? No, it's a long way away from perfect. We'll pick back up. She tried to quit on me, tried to get flat. Right here, pick back up into this. Yep, trying to get straight, so that's a left leg tap, right leg close. Hold that right side so she can't just fall down over there. Trying to keep that rib cage, keep that belly trapped up, so it has no choice but to come up underneath of me square. Coming through, wide, up, lope and straight ahead. I'm really paying attention to my straight line here, really trying to stay straight. I feel her there, she leaned a little bit on my left leg, push her away from it. Coming around, lift around, shuffle in my hands, work through that. Land flat, up and down with your left leg, up and down with your left, stretch through with your right. Up and down with your left, stretch through with your right. Step square, stay underneath of me. Set her down, let her practice. Up. That's okay, we just work through it. Come around here, she starts getting funky again. Push her back up, get flexible, get straight with your left front. Very important that I set her down, let her practice. If I just keep her right here, all she's gonna learn is that I don't like being taken hold of, right? All she's gonna learn is there's no release, there's no reward for doing the right thing here. So if she gets soft, she gets off my left leg. If I don't feel her pulling as heavy off my left leg and left rein, set her down, let her practice until she gets messed up right there. Pick back up, slide down, come back around. We're gonna spend a lot of time doing this. This is a lot of work, getting this horse squared back up in her chest, clean back up front. It took us months to get into this hole. We got months to get out of it, right? Hopefully we can get it done a little sooner than that, but if it takes a long time, it takes a long time. That's just the way horse training goes. She's got to figure it out for herself how to use her body. All I'm doing is putting her in positions that help her get better at it. Okay? That's our goal. Whoa. So that's something we got to spend a lot of time working on. I still have a ton hanging out on my left side. So what I need is I need to keep working on getting her more flexible right here, trotting this circle, get her off my leg, get her off my leg, get her off my leg, up and off my leg. See how I keep both hands square? I'm not gonna pull her over and lean her through that. It doesn't help me any. I wanna pick up, stay square, get soft on my foot, respect this foot. she's leaning down on the middle of my spur. It's not my neck, right? It's my ribs. My ribs are falling down and leaning out over there. So I need to get her to where she stands up off this foot and rides a lot more even between my legs. Right here, stand her up, push her around. Push her around. Hear me bumping that foot, breaking that foot, bring both shoulders. There, she got long on me. See me work my left or my right leg. Keep her jogging up into that. Stay up and around to me, up and around to me. A little work on my left spur here. Stay soft. Good girl. Good girl. And again, we just had a horse that really liked to use her neck, really liked having her neck up. She likes to push on me a lot. If you've seen when I take a hold of her, how she juts her jaw on me. Right there, that push right there. Taking her head to the side is gonna fix that. So right here, she can't push against me. She can't root her nose on me. So if I were to try to gather up her chin and make her flex her pole right here in the middle, I got a heavy horse, right? She's gonna be able to lean all over me. And she's gonna push that nose against me. If she pushed her nose, she's leaving her back legs out behind her. So I need a horse that will stay to me. So I really like taking his head and neck to the side, on my young ones especially, because she can't line up her spine and shove against me. So I can just step her through this. Ah, there's my hole, right? See her get flat. The second her neck came up, the second she pushed out my hands, she got flat with her loin. She dropped this piece out of that circle, and you should have seen her jaw get flat and everything just fall out behind. So trying to get this horse to understand, you gotta stay right here. You gotta use that piece right behind the saddle. Get up and around. Good girl. Good girl. Slide down, take it to the side, push her around. Get handy at that front end. Stand up with that front end. Stand up with it. Good girl. Good girl. So come around, slide wide. There's my hole. You see that abrasiveness. Bring her to me, bring her to me, bring her to me. Both hands up, square up. Now this is belly up. So now I'm got my horse square underneath my feet. Now bring me your belly. Right here. Come up, come up, come up, come up, come up, come up, come up. Thank you. Slide wide, slide up. Bring me your belly, bring me your belly, bring me your belly, bring me your belly. Right here. Come up underneath of me. Set her down. Slide wide to the side. Lost my right side there. Come up to me. Right here. I go soft and slow and deliberate when I do this because I want to find all the little shove and lean kind of catty moves that they make when I pick them up, okay? When my horse gets really soft and supple, like this is way better, then I can push my hip towards you guys, keep her off my left leg, push her hip into that, and now I have a nice lope off, steps up into it, nice and soft. I got a lot of bend in my horse's body right here. Ah, fell over right there. Set her down, let her practice. This is what we're going for. Nice soft horse, travel straight between my feet. Very good. Ooh. Awesome. So that's it for this week's video, guys. You can see what a big workout that is for my horse, right? She's really sweaty. She's puffing. There's my puff. There's my breath. Always trying to get that when I'm done. If I don't get that big puff, I'm not done riding. Okay? If I set her down, I stop, and she's still really busy, and she's still all over the place with her head and neck, and she's dancing around like she's even a little busy here. I'm gonna keep working. Okay, that gives me an idea as the energy level of my horse. She says, I'm not ready to be done working yet. I still got plenty of energy. That's fine, we'll keep working, okay? She gets to decide how long her workout is. And that's the big part of this. As long as she takes a puff, I know she understands what we're doing. She gets to decide how long her workout is, okay? Awesome, thanks so much for tuning in today, guys. We're gonna keep working on it. Hopefully we see big changes between now and the next video next week. Remember, we ride 4 or 5 times a week, so we're gonna keep pressing this, keep trying to get it soft and flexible right here. One of the other things I wanna talk about before we leave is the equipment change. So you see where I'm in draws and a noseband. This is the first time you've seen a noseband on this horse. The part of the reason for that is when I took her to the side, she'd open her mouth. And what that means is I'm just getting her lower jaw, right there, opening her lower jaw. So she does not have to flex in her pole right there and give me this piece of her nose to flex right here. She can just give me her lower jaw, and this piece can still be beyond the vertical. So putting a nose band on this horse, make it a little bit more uncomfortable for her to shove their nose, her actual nose out there. So she has to get into that flexibility and that softness a little bit more. So we've been hesitant to put it on until now because she's so jawy with it, right? She likes her nose a lot, so now it's time to start taking that away from her and getting her soft and a round, complete package. So awesome. Thanks so much, guys, tuning in today. We love you, Patreon supporters. You guys have been awesome. Keep spreading the word. We'll keep doing what we do. I'll see you guys in the next video.